Alright guys, just making a real laid back video today. Showing you guys a little bit of my collection for Nintendo and just giving some of my opinions on what I think of the games. Double Dribble. Great two-player game, dude. Especially if your in-laws are coming over and they're competitive as shit, you know, pit them against each other. Bet on them, bro, you know. Fucking really get them pissed off. Fucking Double Dragon 2. I remember getting a black and white TV off the side of the road, fucking taking this shit home, popping it in, fucking playing the shit out of it. But you get to the boss, right? I'm sitting there, fucking get ready to punch his ass. You know, the guy that fucking shrinks down after you hit him so many times. You go, foo, 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 and he shoots back up. But every time he would do that, he would fucking come back up as the screen started fucking shaking up and down and fucking going nuts, dude. I thought it was all part of the game. I'm like, dude, these graphics are fucking sick. And the game's just fucking glitching out, dude. It was fucking awesome. Elevator Action. Remember last time I played this game, I was trying to make a YouTube video for it, but I was fucking trying to film it with my old phone. My old phone was a fucking turd. And my old friend from work calls me up and he's like, hey, have you gotten the tax returns yet? And I'm like, fuck no, what are you talking about? And he's like, oh, I'm just trying to get a car so I can go on the road. And I'm like, dude, they're always late with their damn tax returns, you know, you just gotta hold it out. About 4 months later, I get mine in the mail. Buddy's probably been hitchhiking for months now. And I'm just like, poor dude. But yeah, Elevator Action, you play as this guy going through halls, bro. You're shooting them up. You're just fucking murdering them all, you know? Great, great game. Very classic arcade title. Excite Bike. You get to program this one. You can make your own tracks, trick your friends into thinking they're gonna win, but they suck. Because they always do. You gotta talk them out of it, bro. Psych them out. Gotta get in their heads, bro. You gotta plan how to win. And just bury yourself deep inside their psyche. Get on their nerves. Championship title for the rest of your life. You're welcome. Ghosts and Goblins, a fucking classic. Difficulty that'll really make you want to pull your eyeballs out. The game looks a lot easier than it is. So you pop it in, you're fucking sitting down trying to get through the first stage, you know. Your friend's looking at you thinking, I bet I could fucking do this. And he fucking takes a controller and he's just fucking dying every time around every corner. But it's a two-dimensional platformer, so there is none. Anyway, very good game. Guerrilla War. This is a fucking 5 out of 5 star game. This fucking game, great two-player co-op action. It's like stage 2 on Super C, but the whole game. And you're taking hostages, and you gotta rescue them, and you can't shoot them. Very good-ass game, very great, highly recommended. Not very expensive either. You know, I'll look up the price and pin it down right here. This is as of now, so get it while you can. The classic, dude. Galaga on Nintendo. This fucking game is so great. You can get sucked up by the aliens and they'll steal your guy, and then you can fucking shoot the guy without shooting your guy, and then you get your guy back and you got 2 ships, bro, at the same fucking time. You just blast them, bro. It's just like pew 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 pew. It's fucking magical, dude. Highly recommend this game. Especially with the NES Advantage controller. Fucking beautiful. Goonies 2. This is a cryptic ass game. I saw a picture of the map somewhere and it's like fucking, I don't know, you could make fucking 10 pages of maps with this fucking game. Very large, plenty of places to explore. This is right up your alley right here. Goonies 2. Pretty cheap game also. And a game that just normally fills up space on the shelf for most of us. Gyromite. I do not have Rob the Robot, which is the intended peripheral to use on this game, but most people I know don't have one. This is just a game they get in a lot off eBay or whatever, and they just put it on the shelf because it looks cool. Or if you want, you can plug in the second controller in the controller port and have the other guy press the buttons to open the gates and stuff. Gyrus. Okay, now this fucking game, this is a good ass game. You can even get this on the 2600 too. And the sound on this game is fucking magnificent. It sounds like a fucking Disk System game. Like that nice bassy tone. 3D space shooter, like a Tempest 2000 sort of game. Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom. The idea was kind of cool. You know, like sort of like a sidewall perspective, like a pseudo 3D sort of platformer. The execution was just not on their side with this one. Unless you just want to play a game for the aesthetic. I mean, the colors are really nice in this game, like nice shades of blue and that sort of thing. Results may vary on that. I just really like the color palette on this game. Karate Champ, dude. If you want to laugh with your friends, this fucking game is the one to play. If you like fighting games that are fucking absolute dog shit, that are gonna fucking make you cry with fucking laughter and your fucking gut's gonna hurt, dude. This fucking game is hilarious. Pop it in. The control is fucking ridiculous, dude. I mean, you're just going whoop, and then you flip around with no control and you just go whoop, and you're like woo, 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 and it's fucking, it's fucking hilarious. Another self-proclaimed arcade hit. What other one said that? Yeah, the fucking Data East games. Legacy of the Wizard. Here is a nice pseudo RPG exploratory game. Dude, this game is underrated as fuck. I hardly ever hear people talking about this game, just probably because they don't really understand it. You have to pick the right character starting out, okay? This is the guy you want to start out with. Since he's a monster, none of the monster's attacks can affect him. I do recommend you pick it up with the manual because it explains lots of different techniques that you use. For example, you have to get the gloves to move the blocks, stand on the block, hold the A button down and press right on the control pad. It's not exactly intuitive, which is why you need the manual. But, I mean, look at all these different power-ups you can collect in the game. Like an underground Zelda. Lots of different enemies you can fight in this game. Beautiful. Y'all know I love Ninja Gaiden. Recently picked up Ninja Gaiden 3. This game was not cheap, but I ended up talking him down from 110 down to 70 bucks. I'm so used to the first game, I'm expecting it to be the same. And it just kind of throws me off at this point, but I know I'll grow to love it eventually. I'm just sort of battling through my inner demons with it. But as far as I can tell, very, very solid game. The music is awesome. Definitely a good game. I can't really justify telling you to buy it unless you're like a really big Ninja Gaiden fan, because I would say the first two games are the best out of all of them. And they're not that expensive to buy. Like Ninja Gaiden 1 is going for like 15. Ninja Gaiden 2 you can get for like 10, 15 bucks as well. Why justify buying the third game for like almost $100? I mean, I haven't played it fully through, but I would say the first two are the best. Stick with those unless you're a diehard fan like I am. Millipede, the arcade fucking classic, dude. I remember getting the plug and play version of this as a kid. Sitting around fucking playing fake Atari stuff, because you know those Atari plug and plays weren't even fucking close to accurate to the actual Atari. I don't think I ever had the original Atari version of this, but I did have the Nintendo game as a kid. Very fun. Definitely recommend picking this one up. I think it's in like the $10 to $15 range. Can't go wrong. Pro Wrestling. This is a fucking classicest wrestling game you can get for the Nintendo original. This is the uno. You got to get this if you want all the black box games. Not sure if it's the best one. I think if I remember correctly, it's actually pretty good. Pinball! Yeah, this fucking game right here is another black box classic, bro. You gotta pop this bitch in, especially if you need all the classicos. This one's a 3-screw. Not the classicest of the classic, but it is a black box cart. You do get to play with balls if that's your sort of thing. Definitely buy this. Pinbot! Even older than that other fucking pinball game. This game is fucking sick. It's like a Nintendo rip from the original machine. It is fucking sick. It's got voice. It's got fucking sick kick-ass sounds, bro. You've got multi-ball, dude. It's an awesome version of the machine. Rad Racer, dude. This is a fucking 3D game for the Nintendo. 3D, tres dimensiones. Get used to it, bro. This is a 5-screw version. Definitely rad as fuck. This game will get you pussy points out the ass, all right? Play it and they will love you. All right, we've got the 3-screw version of Rad Racer. Don't know why I have variants. You know, there was a part way back in my head that was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get a full set. I'm gonna have all of the 5-screw variants. You know, who wants to pay $1,000+ for Mega Man 5-screw when you can get the 3-screw version for like $100? You know, it's just like, what's the point in it? You could go out and buy a car for that, you know? Not a good car. Fix it up, learn how to be a mechanic, make more money to buy Nintendo games. RBI Baseball. This game is definitely a game. It has graphics. You play, you press buttons, and there's a ball and a bat and a catcher that you don't get to play as, unfortunately. If you're a catcher, make sure you put an F in the chat. RC Pro-Am, dude. This is the best game you can get for like $5. Definitely pick this up. This is a good ass game. Racing game, top-down view. Can't beat it. You got oil slicks, bro. It's like 2D Mario Kart. Like, fucking pick it up. Super Mario Duck Hunt. This game is fucking... Who can go wrong with Super Mario? This one, the fucking game you play as this character called Mario. He's apparently an Italian plumber from what I hear. And you jump on these things called Goombas. And they run around and you jump on their heads and you kill them like that. The Duck Hunt, you hunt ducks. Dude, but for real though, Game Genie on fucking Mario is the fucking shit. Fucking around with the graphics and stuff. Mario 3. This is a game where you play as that same plumber I was telling you about. But you've got power-ups, you know, other than the fire flower and all that stuff. The fire flower, you can shoot fire with that, which is why they call it the fire flower. This game is a rattling can. But you play as a bird, you can be a plane, you can be Superman. This is the game. Mario 2, we're going in reverse. This game is really fucking fun, even though it's a ripoff. First level is Leafy is Here's big old soundtrack. If you remember that fucker, definitely play it. Super Mario Bros. This is a very rare game. Only Mario, no Duck Hunt. You know the other card I showed you? This game is super de-duper rare. Like 500 copies made. And this is the 5-screw variant. Super Seed. This game, oh my god, I have so many memories of this game, dude. Playing it with the fucking friends. We would get big ass tubs of bubble gum, like the fucking double bubble stuff, and we would fucking jam our cheeks full of that, chew it about 15 times, spit it out, and load them up again, dude. Those were the days. This game was fucking sick. Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt. This game, you play as Mario. This guy up here, his name is Mario, and he wears red, and he's only ever worn red. He will only ever wear red. Duck Hunt is a game where you shoot ducks, and there's this fucking wannabe badass dog laughing at you, burlándose de ustedes. Y eso es una mamada, porque debes de poder matarlo también, pero no se puede. Es una mamada, te digo. Solar Jetman, dude. This is a long-ass game. Definitely fun. I remember back in the Disney, I got this game for like, I don't know, like $1. You know? It's a very cheap game, but it's fun. Because back when I was a kid, like I had fucking pocket change for funds for games. And I'd go in there looking in the bargain bins for something I could actually fucking stomach without gagging twice or 3 times. I was impressed how good it was for the value of it. Super Mario Brothers. This is a game where you dress up as Mario, and it's very fun and rare because it doesn't have Duck Hunt in the bottom. And this is the 3-screw variant. This is the new version. Not many people bought this game because it was one of those later releases after the Super Nintendo was involved. And that's why it's got the 3 screws, because it's definitely a Super Nintendo game. Section Z. This fucking game, bro. You go up and down caverns. You're very cavernous. You be sure to be in Vietnam. This guy wears a suit, you see? And he is fucking in it to win it, man. This is the 5-screw version. Very cool game. You want to play it. This is your brainwash session. Empezando Aura. This fucking game is good. Star Force 1. Dude, this game is a classic shooter. I think this was one of the first shooters that actually had bosses in it. It was either one of these. I forget which one it was, but yeah, definitely 2 classic shooters, Star Soldier and Star Force. They're cheap, they're decent. Pick up both of them. That's an order, man. Fucking get on it. Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt. Now, this game is a fucking game where you play as a guy who jumps around. He hits his head on bricks for some reason. And also, you go to these castles where you fight this fucking asshole guy named Bowser. And he steals your bitch away from you. What a fucking dickhole, right, dude? Kick his ass. You gotta play this game just for that. Duck Hunt, on the other hand, is a light gun game. Alright, this one's Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt. This is a good-ass game. A definitely classic one. This one's got sun fading on it, though. So that makes it extra valuable. On the back, it's not, though. So that kind of takes off part of the value. This one's got a farmer's stand. So, nothing against farmers. I kind of grew up on a farm. But this game, E-I-E-I-O. This one here is Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt. It's a good-ass game. You play, you can do 2-player co-op, but it alternates. So you're either Mario or this other character named Luigi, and they're brothers, see? And they're both from Italia. Definitely a fun game. You like fight turtles and stuff, and you like go down pipes and collect coins and stuff. It's fucking sick. Now Duck Hunt, on the other hand, it's got 2 modes on it. You can either do clay pigeon shooting, or you can do regular duck shooting. You can pick either 1 or 2 ducks. It's very fun. It's got the games. It's very cool. All right, this is the 5-screw version of Top Gun. It's got 2 more screws than the 3-screw versions. Math. Tag team wrestling. This is a game where you fight other wrestlers. And I guess you can play tag team. And it is also an arcade hit. But it doesn't say #1 arcade hit like the other Data East games we've seen. So I guess they know it sucks. Thundercade. This game is fucking ass. It's fucking terrible, dude. You're on a fucking, you're on a 3-wheeler, I guess. Shooting at like tanks and stuff. And the fucking graphics are bad. The design of the game is just... Here we got Tetris. Very good game. This is the competition version. They use the competitions. Everybody knows what fucking Tetris is, bro. I don't gotta tell you guys that. Urban Champion. This is a boring ass fighting game. It's a black box game. If you like to collect black box games, this is a must have. WrestleMania. This one features the fucking belly buttonless alien fucker named Hulk Hogan. And basically all you do in the game is rip off your shirt and they hand you another one, you rip that one. Xenophobe. What an ironic pair, huh?
Xenophobe means
this game
racism.
you play as a split screen whether you want it to be or not. Even in one player, you have to deal with that big old bar across the bottom or top or whatever the fuck.
Bro.
Split screen action. They should put split screen no matter what the fuck you try. Even if you invite your friends over, they probably won't even like it, so why even bother? Don't even fucking buy it. Ninja Gaiden, my favorite game on Nintendo. This game is good. Ninja Gaiden 2 just started playing it. It might actually even be better than Ninja Gaiden 1. Haven't played through it yet, though. Platoon. This game is cheap. It's light. Made by Sunsoft. Not their best release. That's about it, you guys. If you had fun, be sure you dislike the video and unsubscribe because we want the worst damn channel on YouTube. Y'all have fun out there. Peace out. Stay frosty, y'all. I'll see you next time. Russian Attack, dude. This is a game by Konami. Rush. You rush in this game and you definitely attack. Oh, it's also got an apostrophe next to the N, so it's not rushing, it's rush. Keep that in mind, very important information. You just try to beat your high score from the last time, kind of like trying to see how much shit you can write on the walls and spread all over in your fucking cell because you're in solitary and you got nothing better to do. It's kind of like that.